Alright, Brian, happy birthday. It's time to dance. Now that's done, it's time for more. Get onto the dance floor. Happy birthday.
Round one, fight!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Movie Hero Network. This is Tournament Fights, episode number 372. And this is Brian Nussbaum's After the 128, and we are celebrating his birthday this evening with a bracket style of his choice. I'm Austin Pezhal. I'll be running the show here tonight. Jordan Anderson is working, saving up for the Sundance Film Festival this weekend, so we're going to let him do things. So I'll be running the show tonight, and we'll have a little fun. So let's bring in the guest of honor. We'll start out with Mr. Brian Nussbaum. How's it going, Brian?
It's very good. Thanks for the intro, Austin. And yeah, these are movies that were nominated 138, completely new films that were not shown in the 138 or 64. So brand new batch of films.
Brand new batch of movies. Yeah, I got them in the bracket and we're ready to go. Bring in the rest of our panel here to help Brian celebrate this evening. We got Malcolm Lay. How's it going, Malcolm?
It's going good, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I don't know what's on here, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Let's got Ross Bristow with us this evening. How's it going, Ross?
Hey guys, I'm excited. I believe I was the first person that Brian ever asked to join his 120. He asked me back in October or November. So
yeah, because we chat a lot and post your spot.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So he's here tonight. Also got Mr. Movie Fancy, Mr. Zach Shelton. How's it going, Zach?
Good. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the movies on this list. I was able to get to 3 of them, so I still have some blind spots, but less now. So
for sure. And he's here just in time to help celebrate Brian. It's JPO Jordan Owens. How's it going, Jordan?
Yeah, well, Brian asked me 5 ago, and I was like, "What's a tournament fight?" And he was like, "You'll see."
That is correct.
You know, the man does know the future, that's for sure. Many times. Yeah, how it's going to work tonight is I've got a bracket ready to go with Brian's After the 128, which is his next 64 favorite movies. You might even see some recent stuff in there he threw on there. So, yeah, we'll have a little fun with that. It's all been randomized. There's no seating here. So we'll keep our thoughts short and sweet. You guys know my policy when I host. There's no such thing as a bad short show. You know that, right? So, yeah, we'll have a little fun here tonight and see what he's got on his list. So if you guys are ready to roll, we'll get it rocking. So here we go. Scrolling over to our first matchup, we got The Ringer taking on Chef first. And I didn't use that. I didn't use that terrible Chef poster that we had in the worst posters. But yeah, JP,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, for some reason, it said my mic was disconnected. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we all know The Ringer is memorable for the line of "When the fuck did we get ice cream?" Right? Go watch ASAP last night. But yeah, Ringer's weirdly enough works more than maybe it should. But I'm a really big fan of Chef here. Makes me want to get a grilled cheese sandwich going right now. I wish Johnny Fabs would make more films that don't have superpowers in them.
Yeah, or Star Wars characters, for sure.
Yeah, they're superpowers, aren't they? Lightsabers and shit.
Yeah, Force is a superpower. Yeah, I would say
Force,
so.
Yeah.
Zach?
Yeah, I've never seen The Ringer, and I really do like Chef. It might be on a list of mine in the future. So I'm going to go Chef.
Yeah, for sure, Ross.
I'm going to go with Chef. Not a big fan of The Ringer. In fact, it's a little offensive, but Chef is great, so Chef.
Chef, all right.
It's hilarious.
Malcolm.
I mean, making kick-ass sandwiches is a superpower in its own. It takes a special type of skill to be able to do that. But yeah, I'm kind of with Ross here. I don't like The Ringer. I think it just doesn't work for me. And yeah, but Chef is great, so Chef is getting my vote here.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, Chef is a better movie, but I do have Follow the Ringer. It's one of my guilty pleasures for me. You have two westerns in there, Terry Funk and Jason Ventura popping up in there. And the chemistry with
forgot about
John
Ventura.
Knoxville and the other competitors has good chemistry with each other, but Chef is hard on my list to go with Chef.
Okay. And also even for Chef, yeah, it'd probably be in my after the 128 somewhere in there. Yeah, really great movie. I think I saw it twice in theaters, and yeah, it definitely makes you hungry anytime we watch it. So yeah, I'll definitely go with Chef. All right. Roll through Chef. Go down to The Naked Gun, which I think is like a Japanese or Chinese poster for it, something like that. And then I've got Coraline next. So and that's the OG Naked Gun, by the way. Zach.
Interesting matchup. I'm not the biggest fan of either of these, but
Ooh.
but with The Naked Gun, I'm willing to give it another chance. So because of that, I will slightly lean Naked Gun.
Mm-hmm.
That gives Coraline another chance.
The Naked Gun is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. I love my favorite bit is actually the one with the money, how he keeps on like passing the money back and forth. And so yeah, I do like Coraline, but The Naked Gun is one of the funniest movies ever made. So Naked Gun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Malcolm.
It would actually be really funny if Chinese were promoting the new Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen on the poster, confusing everyone. It's like, that's not Leslie Nielsen.
Yes.
But yeah, I do like I do like Coraline. I think it's a decent animated movie. But the OG Naked Gun, I think it's really funny and yeah, and so I'm gonna go Naked Gun.
Okay. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, there you go. The trilogy my first time watched last year, and I really dug it. And out of the trilogy, I decided for the first one gets my favorite one in there. I love the Enrico Palazzo bit, always cracks me up. The whole baseball scene. Coraline's a good animated horror movie that I do enjoy, but I'll go with Naked Gun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll also go with Naked Gun. I like Coraline. Yeah, one of the better kind of animated movies of 2000s. But yeah, I rewatched some of those Naked Gun movies recently, and yeah, it's great. I love that baseball stuff at the end. It's all really good. So go with that, JPO.
I'll be the curmudgeon that disagrees with the entire group. I like Naked Gun, so yeah, I'm not mad it's going through. But I really like Coraline. I think it's very unique storytelling, so I would have went there.
Sure.
And I've got the 4-pack version of the Naked Gun series as well. So.
Nice. All right, we got Step Brothers, and that is Moana, a little alternate poster. So a little darker.
Moana from Hell? What is?
Yeah, Moana from Hell. I don't know. It's a Moana poster. I found. Hey, Brian wanted alternate stuff, and I found that.
Yes,
Whatever it is.
No. I'm not knocking it anyway.
Yeah. So Ross.
I'm actually gonna go with Step Brothers. I like Moana, but it's not one of my favorite Disney. Like Step Brothers is actually one of the rare movies where it gets funnier every single time I watch it. So Step Brothers.
Okay. Malcolm.
So I'm assuming it's the animated one, and Brian's not from the future where he's already seen the live action remake from this year. Yeah, I'm kind of the opposite. I like Step Brothers. I do think it's really funny and it's credible. But I really love Moana. I think it's really good. I still don't know why we're getting a live action remake, but I'm willing to go see it to give it a shot. But yeah, so I'm gonna go Moana here.
At least How to Train Your Dragon waited 15 years. I figured maybe Moana would at least wait another 5.
Guys, the reason is wait for it, money.
Oh, sorry. No, I have a thing for that.
Money, I got money, I got.
Okay, there you go. Brian.
Yeah, vote for a top 5. Step Brothers is a top 5 comedy for me, and Moana's top 5 Disney animated movie for me. I will go with Moana, actually. I do love the music more. I do enjoy Out to the Guys Hey Hey, and The Rock is great as Maui, so I'll go with Moana.
Ask my niece, and all day, every day, she'll go for Moana, but you're asking me right now, so I'm going to go over Step Brothers. JPO.
That would have been hilarious. You're like, ask my 7-year-old niece. Fucking loves Step Brothers.
She loves Step Brothers. She loves the bunk bed
like,
bit where they do the karate in the garage. She loves it all.
Put your nutsack on that symbol.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, no knock against Moana. I do dig it. It's a nice one here, and I'll see the live action. It's The Rock. But yeah, Step Brothers is just much more my cup of tea. It's one I go back to. So yeah, Step Brothers is some fun stuff.
All right. Zach.
I like Step Brothers. I think it's good, but I do enjoy Moana more. I like the characters and the songs and the journey. So Moana.
Okay, so we got our first tie of the night. And how we work the ties is we start at the bottom and we work our way up with the tiebreaker vote. So JPO, it's all yours. You can stick or flip.
I swear I don't show up late to be on bottom, but it works out sometimes. So
Yeah.
Step Brothers.
Okay, that's just kind of how it works. All right, so we'll go the animated Lion King and Lilo and Stitch, the animated Lilo and Stitch, not the live action one. I hate that I had to specify both of those things. Like these days, that just annoys me.
I was gonna say I'd be mad at Brian if it was the opposite of either one of these.
Yeah, right.
No way.
No, it's OG. Yeah, it's OG of both for Disney. Malcolm.
I mean, yeah. To be honest, I would have assumed the OG Lion King was actually in his main 128. I'm just surprised it wasn't. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have been too mad if it was live action Lilo and Stitch. Like, I can see some people enjoying that one. But anyway, that's the other side of the point. This is actually really tough because I do like both of these. Like, they're both probably top 5 Disney for me. I think the one I've lived with the longest, and that's nothing to do with my age, but it is to do with my age, and that's Lion King.
Yeah, for sure. Brian.
Yeah, I really do enjoy I love for the music. Little Stitch has great comedy in there, but I will go with Little Stitch on this one. I do like the comedy more and the relationship between two sisters, so I'll go to Little Stitch.
Once again, ask my niece. She'll probably vote for Lilo and Stitch all day, every day. But you're asking me, so I'm going with Lion King, which I lived with since I was a little kid. JPO.
Yeah, it might be that reason for me, but to me, Lilo and Stitch, while I'm perfectly good and fine, has never been next level for me. Well, Lion King to me is an all-timer, so I got to go Lion King for sure.
Yeah, Zach.
I think I remember seeing Lilo and Stitch, but it's been so long that I don't really remember it. But with Lion King, I really enjoy it. It's a top 5 Disney animated movie for me, and it's in my top 64. So Lion King.
All right, and Russ.
I love The Lion King. Lilo and Stitch is good, but The Lion King, like I remember actually going to see it in the theater when I was 5 years old. I cannot believe though that was 32 years ago. Man, I'm old for The Lion King.
For sure. All right, going Lion King. I got Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So, Brian.
Yeah, when it comes to the Mission Impossible series, Rogue Nation is my favorite one of them because I do enjoy the more stuff with Benji involved with it, and the stunts are bigger and better with the whole airplane scene in the beginning. But Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is one I grew up watching a lot of times growing up. I do love it, love the comedy, I love the relationship, the chemistry. How's it going? Well, ugly dudes. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure gets my vote.
Yeah. Yeah, those are both great. Yeah, we actually don't see Rogue Nation that many times on a lot of these tournaments. We'll see kind of Fallout and Ghost Protocol and even on Mission Impossible 3 to a degree. We don't see Rogue Nation a lot, but they're all great. That whole stretch is fantastic. So just for that, I'll go Rogue Nation. JPO.
Yeah, no, I mean that kind of shows you how good the Mission Impossible series is. That maybe this movie is somehow maybe undersung in a way.
Yeah, right.
Because Rogue Nation is great. The last several I think are all really, really great here with some great sequences and a good little ensemble to the side too. Let me some Simon Pegg. Yeah, I mean I like Bill and Ted, but it's another one too though that like I've just seen a couple of times. I've never been a super big repeater on that, so I got to go Rogue Nation here.
All right, sir.
Yeah, I really enjoy the Mission Impossible franchise. Rogue Nation is a great part of it, but Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is a top 20 movie for me, so Bill and Ted.
Okay, fair. And Russ?
I do love Bill and Ted, but like Mission Impossible Rogue Nation is great. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah.
Sure. And Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean, I love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and it was so fun doing that recast for it last year, but But you know what? I'm like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure has won a tournament. I don't know about Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I think it's really good, so I'm going to go Rogue Nation.
Okay, so Rogue Nation will take this one. All right, and we'll go down to the 5-year engagement and Paddington 2.
Fun for the whole family.
All right. You know where I'm going. I'll go with the 5-year engagement. I'll just leave it at that. JPO.
No, I'm being legit. This is no troll. Well, I like 5-year engagement. Siegel and Blunt, are fantastic on paper, and they're good in this movie here. It's a bit of a kind of a downer element to the storytelling here, and I don't think it's as funny or holds up as much as like Siegel's funnier works. So I really do go Paddington. I think it is the better movie of the two, especially in its genre. Paddington 2 really is a wonderful movie, and only people without souls like Pez don't like it.
I already told you I didn't have a soul. All right, that's fine. Zach?
And I'm just confirming.
Yeah, so I haven't seen 5-year engagement, but I have seen all of the Paddington movies, and I do enjoy all of them, so Paddington 2.
Okay. Russ?
Okay, the 5-year engagement I like, but I do have issues with it, only because too, like if you watch the trailer, it seems like this like lighthearted and like upbeat romantic comedy. Not really romantic comedy. It's like more of a romantic dramedy with the drama taking over. So yeah, but I love Paddington 2. I'm going with Paddington 2.
Malcolm?
Now I get why Brian picked the people who he picked, because he knew that most people like Paddington 2.
Yeah, as we should.
But both of these movies I think are great. Like I do really love the 5-year engagement. But this is but I'm going to go Paddington 2. I think it's fantastic. So Paddington 2 gets my vote.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah, Paddington is a great sequel with Hugh Grant's great as the villain, but 5-year engagement is one I watch a lot of times. I do enjoy the comedy, the drama aspect. A lot of side characters pop up in there, the stuff beside live, with some standard comics pop there. But I will give it to Paddington 2 on this one. It's hard on my list.
You guys are going to make
I
me
love his prison mate Knuckles, played by Brendan Gleeson. Check out
Brendan Gleeson. I wouldn't have got that question even though I hate that movie. And you guys are going to make me wish I hadn't have picked up the slack tonight. All right. All right. All right. The Terminal, and we got Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. JPO.
I'm just sure. Third Pirates? Second Pirates?
Second Pirates. Yeah, the one with Davy Jones. Yeah, the Kraken.
Yeah, no, fair enough. No, the sequels went in a little bit for me. Not in a bad way either. Actually, I'll give a thumbs up technically. All the pirates in a way, they're just fun, swashbucklers. I'm not even sure why I clarified either, because I feel like the second and third are pretty on par for me too. Now that I can think about it. But I rewatched The Terminal not that long ago with the villain as Frank Dixon, played by Stanley Tucci. Watch ASAT. Sorry, I asked about all these movies last night. I love The Terminal. I think it is an absolutely just charming, heart on its sleeve movie here, but a good dude. All the little different people there. Fun little Diego Luna loves Zoe Saldana, and other stuff that's going on. And his relationship with Ken Jones is very nice. And yeah, I think it's a really super just nice movie. I can almost see why some people are underwhelmed, because you're like, Spielberg, Hanks, it's going to be this crazy next level. It's just a really well-earned and lovable movie. So I got to go Terminal. It's one that I've really warmed up to over time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I do enjoy Dead Man's Chest. But to me, I think The Terminal is a little underrated. And I am a Tom Hanks fan, so I'm going to go with The Terminal.
Okay. Russ?
I love The Terminal. I can plus I love how I basically the characters almost have a Star Trek wedding at the end, and that's a funny prediction of the future. So yeah, I'm gonna go with The Terminal. The Pirates is okay.
Yeah. Malcolm?
Yeah, I like Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. I think it's definitely one of the top 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, which is not hard. But I do really enjoy The Terminal, and I do think it's a very underrated movie. So I'm going to go Terminal.
Okay. Brian?
All short stuff for Dead Man Chance is my favorite of the Pirates films. I love the ending where you see the return of Barbosa, the big surprise at the end. I like Bill Nye as Davy Jones pop up there, and Stellan Skarsgård as Bill Turner. I'll give it to Dead Man's Chest on this one.
Yeah, and I'm with JPO on the Terminal of like I always thought it was a really underrated movie. I watched it again, yeah, not too long ago, and yeah, it's just really sweet, charming. I think the cast is great. Yeah, I always thought it was funny when I went back and watched it, and yeah, Zoe Saldana is like the character is a giant Star Trek fan, and then she was in the Star Trek reboot like 5 years later.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah,
yeah, and yeah, her and Diego Luna, yeah, kind of bonding over that. So, yeah, I was
becomes a Star Wars guy.
yeah, I was a Star Wars guy. So, yeah, no, it's kind of a funny little irony there. So, yeah, I've always liked that movie. I'll go with the Terminal quite a bit. All right, so we got This Is the End, and Pinocchio, the OG. Yeah, Danny and Brian staring down Pinocchio.
I like that. Yeah.
Yes, Zach.
No, this is actually tough for me. I think both are good. I'm gonna slightly give it to Pinocchio because it's been more of a recent watch, and I do enjoy more aspects of it.
All right, Russ.
I do like This Is the End. You know, like it's a little long for me. I mean, it's not long, but you know, like it just goes on a little bit too long for me. But yeah, but Pinocchio is actually in a top 5 Disney movie for me. And like you want to talk about dark, this is probably like one of the darkest movies Disney's ever done. So I'm gonna go with Pinocchio.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Pinocchio. I'm not as high on the animated one as other people are. But I think This Is the End is a fantastic like comedy and a good spoof for these end of the world disaster type movies. So I'm gonna go This Is the End.
Yeah. Brian.
Yeah, I do love this. Yeah, my favorite comedy for the trade tags, but I'll show love to Pinocchio. Actually, it's one of the first few Disney films I grew up watching. The animation still holds up to this day. Like the whole verse scene, if you watch it now compared to the 40s, it holds up very well. Some good horror elements with the whole donkey sequence. And yeah, I'll go with Pinocchio on this one.
Yeah, for sure. And I did like my Pinocchio rewatch that Jacob Barber and I did on our last couple of podcasts about movies. Definitely one of the more interesting ones from around that time, with a little depth to it. But yeah, I love me some This Is the End. Danny McBride in that movie has one of the great character entrances of all time coming out of the bathtub. He's great, and yeah, the whole movie is really, really good. So we'll go with that. JPO.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no knock on Pinocchio, but again, just right up my alley is that This Is the End. That's always been a comedy favorite of mine. I love the opening sequence of the party. You know, evil dickish Michael Cera. I kind of want to hang out at that party even longer. And then just the fun apocalypse. I love really broad, not broad, but just like crazy comedy ideas. We don't get enough of those, and I'm glad Seth Rogen's able to do them sometimes. So This Is the End for sure.
Channing Tatum as a gimp for Danny Bryan.
Yeah, that's a great cameo from that. Yeah,
I could have sworn I've been on an ASAP where you've asked that for sure. Like that's a question.
I without knowing for sure, I can almost guarantee I had. Like that's
I guarantee you.
I would ask about.
100%. 100%. But we got another tie. Move up to Zach this time.
Pinocchio.
Okay. Well. We got Scrooged with Bill Murray and Freaky Friday, the Jamie Lee Curtis one. Ross?
I do like Freaky Friday, but actually, like Scrooge is probably my second favorite. You know, like is my second favorite, you know, like Christmas Carol adaptation. But no, it's my third now. But yeah, like, and people say I brought this up, and how my parents said, you know, like horror movies can't be Christmas movies, and I say the most famous Christmas story of all time is a horror story, and that's Scrooge. So yeah, Scrooge.
Okay.
Yeah, just on a side tangent, I remember when we were doing the horror movie series a few years ago over Halloween. It was like we got one of the original Christmas Carol stories on the classic horror movies. But yeah, I do really like 2003's Freaky Friday. I think it's pretty good. The sequel itself was meh, but it's still fun in a few ways. But yeah, I do really like Scrooge. I think it's a really good movie, and I'm really annoyed at myself in a pub quiz recently where I got the director's name wrong and got lost us that point.
Oh,
But
no.
I'm gonna go
Who
Scrooge.
was it?
You can grab
What
that
is the
Richard
answer?
Richard Donner. Richard Donner. Richard
Yeah.
Donner. Yeah.
For some reason, I put Frank Darabont. I do not know why at this point.
No, he wasn't directing movies yet. No, that's wrong.
Yeah, I know. I know now.
Right.
Yeah, I do. I really love Scrooge. It's my favorite Christmas Carol adaptation. I love Paul kind of goes through it as the Paul Cratchit character, meeting him later on the year at a convention. I do enjoy character as Ghost because present. But I'll enjoy the Freaky Father's one. I do enjoy it. I watch it a lot of times. As Jimmy Curtis have a lot of fun as a teenager, and she rocks a lot. So I'll go with Freaky Friday.
Yeah, no, I just saw that Freaky Friday for the first time like a year ago. Yeah, it's charming. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, fairly straightforward. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I agree with Malcolm. The sequel is mediocre at best, and very overly confusing for no reason. I'll go with Scrooge. I quite like that one. JPO?
Yeah, I don't mind Freaky Friday. I do prefer the Chris Brown and Little Dicky version. YouTube that later if you want. But I'm gonna go with Scrooge here. You know, Bill Murray's always gonna give you kind of a little bit of a bonus point from me here. I think he's really good in this. Good ending. I like Scrooge a lot.
Yeah, Zach?
Yeah. I have never seen Scrooged, but I do remember liking Freaky Friday when I did see it. So Freaky Friday.
Okay, close one there, but Scrooged. Take that one. All right, going down to Kong Skull Island, and Rookie of the Year. So, Malcolm, what you got?
Yeah, Rookie of the Year I watched really late. I think I watched it a few years ago when I got Disney Plus for the first time. And yeah, it's good. I probably would have not as high on it now as I would have done if I'd seen it back when it first came out. But I do quite enjoy Kong Skull Island. And yeah, I think it's a really fun. So I'm going to Kong Skull Island.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, I love Kong Skull Island. For me, it feels like a war movie set like a Apocalypse Now-esque movie. But I do love it. I love the cast you have for it. Some MCU people pop in there. But Rookie of the Year is one of my favorite family movies. I do love it. I love the opening score to it. John Cannon's great, the announcer. Gary Busey and Daniel Stern's great as side characters. All go to Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year I saw quite a few times, on cable growing up. It was definitely like a favorite, and I've seen it many, many times, but man, Kong Skull Island rips. That movie's awesome. And as much of a Godzilla fan as I am, it's the best of the MonsterVerse that we currently have going on. So I'll go Kong Skull Island for sure. JPO?
I think I saw Rookie of the Year when I was like, that age, but it has been so long. I don't think I even have it on my Letterboxd list. I might. I really don't know. I'll look that later. But Kong Skull Island, it is fun. It is a bit of a lacking in character development, but it does make up for it just in fun. Great ensemble cast. I mean, literally, come on. You got Brie Larson, Hiddleston, Goodman, Jackson, even a really fun John C. Reilly. So, I'll do go there. It's a pretty fun, easy, breezy movie.
Yeah. Zach?
Yeah. So I do enjoy Rookie of the Year. It has a really good cast, but I definitely am more of a Kong Skull Island fan. I think it has some great set pieces and also a great cast and some good action in there. So Kong Skull Island.
All right. And Russ?
I love both these, but Rookie of the Year is kind of cheesy, but that's what makes it fun. But that bug scene in Kong Skull Island, when impales the guy through the mouth, I went, this is some hard R shit right here. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Kong Skull Island moves on. Got The Intern with Robert De Niro and Saturday Night. Two people, by the way, who have hosted SNL. I think De Niro's hosted at least 4 or 5 times. Right? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, it was the first time I watched it last year when I was part of Zach's 128. I fell in love with it. It's one of my favorite out-of-line performances. De Niro and Anne Hathaway have great chemistry with each other. But I do love me Saturday Night. I'm a big Saturday Night fan, and see this movie. I really loved it a lot. I watched it like 4 times on streaming. I love the cast to it. I do enjoy J.K. Simmons as Milton Berle. He's having a lot of fun there. I'll give it to Saturday Night.
Yeah, I can't remember if I've actually ever seen The Intern. I really don't know. Maybe I've seen it at some point briefly in passing, but Saturday Night was one of my favorite movies of that year. I loved it. I've seen it several times since then. Just like the vibe of it and the ensemble and the pacing of it was just great. So I'll go Saturday Night. JPO.
Yeah. Also, just to backtrack a bit, Kong Skull Island is PG-13, by the way, so it's not hard R shit.
You're just saying it kind of could have been for the tone, I guess, or some of the kills.
Okay.
Pretty gnarly. Yeah, no, I get what you're
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, The Intern was actually a pleasant surprise. I feel like this is like a movie past days because I did see this in the theaters for some reason and being like, oh shit, this is a lot better than like you might think it is. Again, it's not over the top humor. It's a little more ground based human wise. De Niro's really good. Hathaway is always clicking. So good movie. But yeah, Saturday Night is just clicking off all my check boxes of ensembles, funny. Even has like the pressure because it is just based on that first night. So like really kind of clicking on a lot of levels here. Yeah, Saturday Night. The guy that plays Lauren, great year for him. Looking forward to more stuff from him.
Yeah, for sure. Zach?
Yeah, this is actually a good matchup because again, The Intern is in my 128, and I do think that De Niro and Anne Hathaway have good chemistry, and I like the story. But Saturday Night was in my top either 5 or 10 of the year it came out, and I really did enjoy it, especially with all the great performances. So I'm actually going to go Saturday Night.
All right. Russ?
The funny thing about The Intern is I watched it for the first time last year, but I watched all the way through, and then like I watched it 4 or 5 more times because I was on like a 10-day cruise. So they would play it and I catch like bits and pieces until I watch the whole thing. But The Intern's great. I love the part, about like how good of the guy Robert De Niro is. Saturday Night I wasn't the biggest fan of, so I'm gonna go with The Intern.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Saturday Night. I think it's a good day for partying. But in the movie, I think it's fine. Like it's one that I do want to give a rewatch to. I remember sort of just being sort of like thrown off because I thought it was going to be more about not so much like a real time thing of the first episode. I thought it was going to go more into the background of how that was made, but that's on me. But I really did enjoy The Intern. I think it's a lot of fun, so I'm going to go The Intern.
Okay. Fair enough. Close one there, but so right. Yes, I know. We're no doggies. We know. All right, Saturday Night. I'll put it through. All right, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. In Chicago.
No. Oh man.
Well, it's fairly easy for me. Maybe not easy for JPO. I'm not a big fan of Chicago. The only time I've ever seen it was when I worked at the movie theater that year when it came out, and I'm good. So I'll go Eternal Sunshine. JPO.
No, this is not cool, guys. This is not cool. Like, I don't know if I've ever like gone into super detail, but like another connection of Chicago is also that it was like my mom's favorite, and like we saw it on like fucking Broadway and shit. So like, you really got my heart torn here. Like, this might be the one time I don't vote for Eternal Sunshine. Son of a bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, shit, dude.
Do you need another 5 seconds? Here you go. This is for you, JPO.
What a predicament.
There you go. All right, I'll give you another 5 seconds.
A shocker for y'all. Let's go Chicago.
Chicago. Wow. Okay. All right, Zach. It's like me voting against aliens, man. That's crazy.
So I watched Chicago for the first time last year, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. And then I still have not seen Eternal Sunshine, but I'm going to give Eternal Sunshine a vote. because I was not a big fan of Chicago.
All right,
You hated it? All right.
Ross.
Chicago's decent, but I love Eternal Sunshine. Like, and then it's just like it'll probably be a video coming up too. So Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine. All right, Michael, you're muted.
I know.
Mhm.
But yeah, I like Chicago. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's another one that I do want to give a rewatch too. But I do really enjoy Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I think it's really good. So I'm going to Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, Eternal Sunshine was the first time I watched me 2 years ago. I told JPO about it, and then I watched it again and again and again. It gets better and better. But Chicago, I do love. I love the music and the cast of it. John C. White was the best part of it, in my opinion. Mr. Salafan. But
If someone stood up in a crowd and raised his voice up way out loud and shook his arm and inflated his leg, you can notice him. Sorry, you go.
But I would go to Chicago because we don't see here that much here.
Okay. All right, a little up for Chicago there, but Eternal Sunshine will take.
Again, I kind of got both ways there. Also, I need to go buy that poster. I don't have that poster.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know why. I was telling Brian I was able to pull more alternate posters because I was able to download like an extension thing where I can make anything a JPEG now, so that helps. Yeah. So that'll also help me out with recast tremendously, so I can pull whatever picture that I need. All right, got cut off there, but that's the Holdovers, a little alternate poster there with them in the bottle, and Wicked part 1. So JPO.
Yeah, I'm just hating on musicals all night tonight. Now, again, I like all these musicals. Again, maybe I just don't love them, except for Chicago, obviously. But Holdovers, I just thought that movie worked. It was my favorite movie of the year, actually. I'm pretty sure. I was like choosing between that and Oppenheimer. I'm like, you know what? Oppenheimer didn't hit my heart like Holdovers did. So I ended up going with Holdovers because I just thought it very well earnest and made. Paul Giamatti has always been a favorite of mine. I've been shouting that guy out for years, even when he was like mostly a co-star. So yeah, I got to go Holdovers.
All right, yeah. And Zach.
Yeah, so I watched Holdovers when it came out, and I thought it was good. I might need to do a rewatch of it, but I did really enjoy Wicked when I saw it. I liked the songs and the performances and the story, so Wicked.
Okay, Ross.
Whenever people say they don't make them like they used to, I tell them, like Christmas movies like they used to, and I say, watch the Holdovers. It'll become like a new favorite Christmas movie, and it is one of mine. So yeah, it was also my favorite movie that year too. So I'm gonna go with the Holdovers. I loved it that much.
For sure.
Yeah, I love the Holdovers. This is actually really tough movies. I think both movies are great. And yeah, the Holdovers has become like one of my go-to Christmas movies to watch in December. But I'm just a really massive fan of Wicked. I think Wicked is fantastic, so I'm going to go Wicked here.
Brian.
Yeah, I'm also a musicals guy. I do enjoy Wicked. I love the music for it, especially Defying Gravity or What's Your Name, or two favorite musical sequences of the film. But the Holdovers is becoming a Christmas classic for me. I do love it. Love the characters. Divine Randolph is my favorite part of the movie. It has good F your feelings moment at the end. So Holdovers.
Yeah, I'll go with the Holdovers. I rate Wicked NFM, not for me. Probably one of my longest movie experiences when it came out. But I'm glad people enjoy it, but it's not for me. At least go with Holdovers, top 5 for that year. We got Ted and Top Gun Maverick.
Sorry, the Ted was really bad.
That's right. Zach?
Yeah, so I think Ted is good. Definitely some funny moments in there. But Top Gun Maverick, to me, just blows it out of the water. And I think, again, great story, great performances, just awesome action. So Top Gun Maverick.
Mm-hmm. Russ?
We see Top Gun Maverick here a lot. We don't really see Ted, and I think Ted's actually hilarious. So I'm going to go with Ted.
Yeah. Okay. Malcolm?
Yeah, I love Top Gun Maverick. I think it's great, but it's won a tournament. I think it's won a tournament twice actually. But and Ted's just doesn't come up a lot, and I think it's great. So I'm also going to go Ted.
Good. Brian?
Yeah, I do love talking about Maverick. It's a great movie, but I saw Trusted Theater when theater first came back up. It's one of the best movie of 2015 if you get the joke, but I will go to Ted on this one.
No, I like Ted, except for the whole Giovanni Ribisi of it all. That's the movie that was the one that just
Take her
spurred me,
alone now.
that took me on that journey of no Giovanni Ribisi in my movies.
First cakes.
Hey, Top Gun Maverick doesn't have them, so I'll go Top Gun Maverick.
I guess that's Ted too, actually.
JP?
I mean, kind of tough just based on the fact that, two different genres here. Because I think Ted's a really funny comedy here. It's one I actually have gone back to a few times, organically, just for fun. Maverick was really awesome too, though. A great. I think you were shouting out was it Kaczynski, between this and what he did last year. He's someone to watch if you're just looking for a fun, well-made characters, shit like that. So
yeah,
I'll go Maverick, but I really do love Ted.
Okay, so another tie here, and we go to Ross.
Let's put Ted through.
Ted,
I'm cool with that.
Sure. All right. A couple more on this side, almost there. The Accountant and Talladega Nights. Ross?
I love The Accountant, but let's go with Talladega Nights. Only two is because, like Ron Burt, Ricky Bobby could also be my name. RB, Ross Bristow. So let's go with the Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights. Okay. Malcolm?
Yeah, I like Talladega Nights. I think it's a really good comedy. But The Accountant is one of those movies that I was surprised at when it first came out, but I have a lot of fun. So I'm going to vote The Accountant. Go Affleck.
Okay. Brian?
Yeah, I do love Talladega Nights. It's a great comedy for the 2000s. Shake and Bake. I love Tasha Barecourt, John Gerard. But The Accountant is a movie I was surprised about. We don't see here that much. It's great. Go Affleck, Accountant.
Okay. No, I like Talladega Nights. It's fun for what it is. I might go with Affleck as well with The Accountant. I think it's one of his kind of better movies of the last 10 years. So, and I enjoyed the sequel as well. So, I'll go with The Accountant. Sneaky good ensemble cast too. JPO?
Ah, man, everyone's saying go Affleck. How am I gonna not vote for it now? You guys are assholes. Because I really love this is actually harder than last match because I thought Maverick was a little bit better in its own genre. I think these are both really great in their own genre. Like Talladega Nights, I think is again pretty rewatchable, really funny. I think it's right up there with the Step Brothers, and I think anyway, like the rewatchability. Count's really good though too. It's another one I rewatched before the sequel last year. Dug it again, even on a rewatch here. Affleck's great. How can I not join the team? Go Affleck bandwagon. All right, go Affleck.
Affleck.
You guys have persuaded me, by the way.
Okay. All right. Zach?
So I have not seen The Accountant. I do want to see it. I just have not gotten around to it. And Talladega Nights is one of my favorite Will Ferrell movies, so Talladega Nights.
All right, close from there. We'll go with The Accountant, a little Affleck. All right, The Queen of Versailles, the documentary, and The Princess and the Frog. Malcolm?
I think I remember. I think it was Pez that was talking about the Queen of Versailles.
It was the one of the ones I submitted for the documentary episode, and it won the whole episode. Yeah.
But I still haven't seen it. So I wasn't on that panel, but I think I did watch the episode. I just been meant to get around to it because I think the way it was sold was like, yeah, I'll watch it at some stage. But Princess and the Frog is a really great Disney animated movie. It was in my 128, funny enough. So yeah, I'm gonna go Princess and the Frog.
Okay. Brian?
Yeah, the Queen of Versailles is what I watched for that documentary episode, which I was part of it. I really dug it. It has some good comedic moments, especially the main girl who goes shopping over after this whole housing crisis happened.
Mm-hmm.
But Princess and the Frog is one of my favorite Disney movies. I love the cast to it. The music is great. Keith Davis, perfect Dr. Facilier, the friends on the other side. I'll go with Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, no, it's been a long time since I watched Princess of the Frog. I'm due for a rewatch on it. But the music is solid. But yeah, like Queen of Versailles, yeah, it was the one I submitted for that. One I saw years and years ago. I rented it. I'm pretty sure off of like Netflix DVD. I came back in like 2011 or something. And yeah, no, about this lady who's just completely out of touch. Married to like this billionaire, and it's just kind of a fascinating look at the way their side lives during the housing crisis. So it's one I've always advocated for. It's good stuff. So I'm Queen of Versailles. JBO.
These are actually both blind spots. Just neither movie is something I've ever wanted to jump to. Better chance I'll see Princess and the Frog someday. So I'll go Princess and the Frog.
All right, Zach.
Yeah, I have not seen the Queen of Versailles, and the Princess and the Frog is my favorite Disney animated movie. So Princess.
What?
Really? Interesting. Okay.
All because it has Faster Keith David. That's why.
That's something you don't hear every day. That's for sure.
I've never
Russ?
heard that ever in my life.
Okay, I'm here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Princess and the Frog only because I've seen it, and then the ride is supposed to be really, really fun. I've heard so. Princess and the Frog.
Okay. All
That Queen of Versailles is on Tubi.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Keeping it breezy, moving right along. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. And we'll jump to the other side and see what else Ryan has here. All right. And we will start with, we got Elvis with Austin Butler and the Santa Claus 2. So, Brian.
Yeah, Santa Claus 2 is my favorite of the Santa Claus movies. I do enjoy more David Crumbles in there. Robo Santa is one of my favorite parts of it. Become a tyrannical dictator toward the end. How everyone wants to call. But Elvis was a surprise to me. I'm going into it. Wasn't a fan of the trailer, but I really dug Austin Butler as Elvis. He's great. Played the man perfectly. I did enjoy seeing Tom Hanks play a villain as Carl Parker. I'll agree with Santa Claus 2 because I've seen it more times.
Okay. That Elvis movie was solid, and I don't always dig like the Baz Luhrmann stuff, but I like that movie quite a bit. But yeah, I also really like Santa Claus 2, almost kind of as much as the first one. So I'll go with Santa Claus 2. Yeah, why not? JPO?
I might do a Santa Claus rewatch here. Yeah, the sequels don't stand out much for me. Not in a bad way, just in a legit remembering way. So obviously, Elvis is a little more on the mind recently with the performances, and again, a different kind of Hanks, which is fun. So I'll go Elvis here.
Elvis, all right. Zach?
Yeah, I remember seeing Santa Claus 2 many years ago, and I thought it was good. But Elvis was, just like Brian, was kind of a surprise to me because it actually got me to appreciate the artist a lot more. And again, Austin Butler did a great performance, so Elvis.
Okay. Ross?
I'm gonna go with Santa Claus 2. Elvis is good, but the Santa Claus 2 actually grows on me, and then I just think that Tom Hanks is terrible in Elvis, so I'm gonna go with Santa Claus 2.
Okay. Malcolm?
I think Tom Hanks is great in Elvis. Yeah, I like the Santa Claus 2. It's good for what it is, but I think Elvis was a really good movie when it came out, and I'm really curious to see this documentary this concert movie that's coming out later. Yeah. But Elvis is getting my vote.
Okay. All right, we have another tie, so I think we're up to Ross, I believe.
No, we're up to Malcolm. Remember?
Did you do a tie already? Sorry, I forget to update my thing. Okay.
Yeah, I sent through.
Remember? Okay, fair enough. So Malcolm?
Elvis goes through easily.
Elvis, all right, Elvis. Okay, we got Matilda the Musical, the Netflix thing, and Uncut Gems. Is what that is. So, I haven't watched that Matilda musical yet. Maybe I'll get around to it at some point. But I'll go Uncut Gems. Yeah, really great. Sandler should have been nominated for an Oscar that year, right, JPO?
Damn Skippy, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me and Brian were the Shabadoo boys here, and I love Adam Sandler. I also have not seen Matilda the musical here. I probably would be charmed and like it, but I just didn't do it. I just grew up on the original. I was cool with the non-musical one. But yeah, Uncut Gems, I think it's great. Kind of I don't want to say a joyride, but it's a ride, baby. Just like his other film, Good Time. Like you're really invested the entire time, and different Sandler you've seen in anything else. So yeah, Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. All right. Zach.
So so I now have seen both of these movies because Matilda the musical I did watch yesterday for this, and I actually really liked it. I thought that it had a lot of good songs and a lot of good performances. And then Uncut Gems, I'm not as high on it as other people. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not as high on it, so I'm gonna give it to Matilda.
Matilda. Okay. Ross.
I'm gonna go with Uncut Gems, and yes, Adam Sandler should have been nominated for an Oscar. And then I'm actually loving the Safdie, how he just did one of the best movies. It's a great, his new one's great too, and it has the same vibe. So I'm gonna go with Uncut Gems. I haven't seen Matilda the musical yet.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, this is quite tough for me because I do think Uncut Gems is incredible. I really do enjoy it. But Matilda the musical is one of those ones that sort of I wasn't sure about, but I think it worked really well as a musical, and I think Tim Minchin did a really good job with songs for it. So I'm going to go Matilda the musical.
Okay, and Brandon.
Yeah, Matilda musical was what I was worried about because I loved the first movie, it's by 64, but I see this one, I was surprised. I loved the music for it. The choreography for it is perfectly. Uncut Gems is a masterpiece, in my opinion. I do love it. Martin Freeman is also great in the same vein. And yeah, every time Sandler gets a great performance, Oscars usually snub him for a great performance. So Uncut Gems gets my vote.
All right, Uncut Gems. Okay. All right. We got Big Fat Liar, some more Giamatti, and Extract. JPO.
Hey, cool teen actor talking. I've always thought that was kind of an underseen, underappreciated comedy. Or hey, more Affleck. I'm choking on a Pringle. All right, I'm good. But Big Fat Liar again. It just probably hit me at the right time. Saw this, pretty early on when I'm like 11. Again, might be one of the reasons I love Giamatti. Fucking Pringle, Big Fat Liar.
Okay. Take all that out of context, and I'll save that for later. All right, Zach.
Yeah, this is a matchup of two blind spots. But of the two, the one that I would probably watch first would be Big Fat Liar.
Okay. Russ.
I like both these, but Extract's actually very, very underrated. And then as JPO said, Ben Affleck's the funniest part, and that guy from the Fast and the Furious, who looks similarly like Brett Favre is good. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Extract.
Lucas Black.
No.
I don't know what you're referring to. In what movie? What?
In Extract, there's this guy from Fast and Furious, who played Vincent Fast and Furious. He plays, he's in Extract. I remember at the party scene, or I'll point him out. I'll show you guys a picture of him later.
All right.
Okay, right now.
I like Extract. I think it's pretty good. But Big Fat Liar is something I've watched a lot growing up, and something I'll still have a lot of fun with. And so I'm going to go Big Fat Liar.
Right.
Yeah, Extract was a comedy going into it. I was curious about because it's Mike Judge, and I really dug it. I love the comedy aspect. David Koechner plays a great annoying neighbor in the film. I love his toward the end, his death, how he passes away, the way he reacts to it. Yeah, you get Gene Simmons there, and Mike Judge showing for a cameo. But Big Fat Liar is one of my favorite family films. I do love it. And Paul Giamatti's had a lot of fun, especially Hungry Like the Wolf sequence. Big Fat Liar.
The answer is blue. Also, next question.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you can get that from the poster, so there's data for you. No, it's been forever since I've seen Big Fat Liar. I'm probably due for a rewatch on that. I'm also due for a rewatch on Extract because I swear I've been on at least 3 ASATs where JPO's asked about it, and I could not remember a damn thing. So I don't know why. Always when I'm on. Just to spite JPO for all the Extract questions, I'll go Big Fat Liar.
What? I'm just giving you more extra questions. That's all that's going to get you.
It's damn it. All right. Got the Peanuts movie and Back to the Future 3. Zach?
Yeah. So there's actually a good matchup because I do actually enjoy both movies, but I have seen Back to the Future 3 a lot more, so Back to the Future.
Okay. Yeah, Ross?
I do like both these, but Back to the Future 3 shows up a lot, and Peanuts really doesn't, so I'm going to go with Peanuts.
All right, Peanuts. And Malcolm?
Yeah, I mean, the Back to the Future trilogy, I think it's a pretty solid trilogy as it all. I do really like part 3. But I've said it before about Smurfs. I think it's always funny with the studios, like, you know what, we haven't done a movie of Peanuts, this franchise that many kids now probably have never heard of before. Like this and Smurfs, and I think there's a bunch of other ones too. And it's like they're determined to make movies of these, even though kids may not know much about them. But Peanuts is a really good movie, though. I think it's one that I do think that a lot of kids do enjoy. And I know if Chris Scott was here, he would be voting for it too. But I'll go vote for Peanuts.
Okay, Brett.
I mean, I'm not putting Malcolm. Kids probably see Peanuts because they probably want to try about Christmas, Great Pumpkin, a lot of times. But yeah, Peanuts movie was a good surprise for me. It's good how they use major celebrity voices. They use kid voices some people haven't heard of. And it's good to see Bill Melendez doing the voice of Snoopy, archive footage of it. But I do love Back to the Future 3. The first two are in my one trade. This one is after. I do love the Western aspect, and see some Western actors pop up in there. So Back to the Future 3.
I Back to the Future 3 is one I'm going back to a lot. Over the years becoming more and more of a Western fan, seeing all the character actors in there. It's just a good time and all the little references. So I'll go with that. JPO?
That's Peanuts for I vote for Back to the Future 3.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. I was moving on. All right. We're looking at The Wizard of Oz and The Peanut Butter Falcon. Ross?
I'm going to go with The Wizard of Oz only because I just recently watched it, for Wicked. But The Peanut Butter Falcon is great, but I love The Wizard of Oz, so The Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Malcolm?
Yeah, I mean, I love The Wizard of Oz. I think it's fantastic. But it also does come up quite a bit as well. It's like a lot of people do have it as a favorite movie, and it's, I mean, not a bad thing. There's it's really good, but Peanut Butter Falcon doesn't come up a lot. And so yeah, I'm gonna go Peanut Butter Falcon. Just to give it a chance.
Sure, great.
I also go with Peanut Butter Falcon. Also, first I watched it last year, and I really dug it. Just this kid who wants to be his favorite wrestler and become a wrestler, has a road trip with Shia LaBeouf and Dakota Johnson. It's great. You get another film with wrestlers pop up in there. I'll go to Peanut Butter Falcon. I loved it more.
Okay. Peanut Butter Falcon is solid. But yeah, I just went back and watched Wizard of Oz again in the theater the other day, and always really solid movie. Good stuff. So I'll go Wizard of Oz. Cinephiles episode was really good about it as well. JPO?
You have lonely marks, Pez. You always disappoint me with your movie takes that have wrestlers in them. This one, does Wizard of Oz have Mick Foley and Jake Roberts? I don't think so. I mean, Shia LaBeouf, John Hawkes, John Bernthal, Mick Foley, Jake Roberts. Bam. It's like I cast that in my dreams. Much love to Wizard of Oz, yada, yada. I even read the book. I can say that. I can't say that often. But Peanut Butter Falcon, I think it's just a super well done movie here. The heart is great. Shout out to Zach Gotzig and giving a really good performance as well as everybody else. So yeah, one I've gone back to again, a recent watch not that long ago. It's actually even rewatchable. So yeah, Peanut Butter Falcon will get my vote here. Love that movie.
That also is another good potential ASAC question probably out for what movie has Mick Foley, Jake Roberts, and Charlotte Buffett?
Yeah,
I know I've asked that on WWT even with like we named the wrestlers from Peanut Butter Falcon, so I can't even ask about 2 leagues.
Yeah, right. Sure, Zach.
Yeah. I think the Wizard of Oz is good. But I remember really enjoying Peanut Butter Falcon when it came out. So Peanut Butter Falcon.
All right. Okay. We'll go to The Founder and Neighbors. So Malcolm.
Oh, this is actually quite tough. I'm a big fan of Neighbours. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think Seth Rogen and Zac Efron they have really good chemistry with each other, and even to a certain point, Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne I think have great chemistry, but The Founder, I think it's a fantastic look into how like McDonald's came to be, and just the everything that that Ray Kroc did was like. Because I remember I was working at McDonald's at the time. It was like watching. It's like, yeah, everyone keeps saying that how Ray Kroc is a good guy. I was like, this movie does not show him as a good guy. he's just a really enterprising businessman. I don't know what the best word terming is, but
he's a crock of shit, is what he is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But Michael Keaton was great, and it's one of those ones like, funny enough, I heard a really interesting story like about like the origins of KFC really is not as cut and dry as you may think. So I'd love to see that as a movie someday, but I'm going to vote The Founder.
Okay. Brian?
Yeah, I do love The Founder. Good, like making a business type film. It's great. I love the John Carrollage and Nick Offerman as 2 brothers. Michael Keaton is great performances there, but Neighbors is one of the comedies I go back to a lot. I love the chemistry with Rogan and Efron. Dave Franco had good comedic time in there, especially the whole Robert De Niro party scene. I want to go to Neighbors.
Neighbors, all right. Yeah, no, both solid. Like Neighbors quite a bit, but yeah, we don't see The Founder a whole lot, and that movie's awesome. Yeah, one of the great Michael Keaton performances of the 2010s for sure. I'll go The Founder. JPO?
Yeah, this is indeed a good route. Neighbors, another comedy that like I can throw on, several times. Have fun with it here. Good cast. Hey, what actor did they dress up as in their party? De Niro, also A-side last night. De Niro. Sorry.
Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, Founder's really good, man. Michael Keaton, as you said, it was really great. Again, another little good side cast. Good story too. It's like kind of a little more unique story in a way. So I'll go with The Founder here. I did both of them
though. Yeah. Zach?
Yeah, I think this is a very good round, and I would not be disappointed if either went through. But I think both have really solid performances. It had more of a fun time with Neighbors, so I'm going to go that slightly.
Okay. And Ross?
I'm gonna go with The Founder. I do like Neighbors, but The Founder, like how much of a piece of shit Michael Keaton is in that movie. But yeah, like Neighbors is fun, but yeah, The Founder's great. So The Founder.
Okay.
You love a McChicken, so
yeah. All right, we'll go to Challengers and Jim Henson Idea Man. Brian?
Yeah, but this is a good round. Good trilogy 4 matchup as well. Challengers, the marketing was misled, but seeing the actual movie was great. A great movie about tennis, sort of like a soap opera type film. The score was great to it. Should have been nominated for the Oscar that year, but got snubbed. But I will go with Jim Henson Idea Man. I'm a big Muppets fan, and seeing this is a great documentary about him. This is about a good guy directed by Ron Howard. They see him making the Muppet Show, Muppet Visit 3D toward the end. Jim Henson Idea Man gets my vote.
Okay. Jim Henson Idea Man, yeah, for sure. I think it was like ended up in my honorable mentions that year. Really great documentary, but I'll go Challengers. That was in my top three and one of the great surprises of that year. JP?
I haven't unfortunately seen that one, so I gotta go Challengers here. Yeah, good, sexy, engaging movie. Challengers.
Mm-hmm. Zach?
I have not gotten around to Challengers yet. It's definitely on my list to see. But Jim Henson Idea Man was the movie I watched today for this, and I did enjoy it. I definitely learning a lot more about Jim Henson than I knew before. So Jim Henson.
All right. Russ?
I'm gonna go with I haven't seen the Idea Man, but Challengers is great. So Challengers.
And Malcolm.
I do like Jim Henson Idea Man. It's a really good documentary, but I'm gonna go Challengers here. I think it's a fantastic movie, and so Challengers.
All right, fair enough. Challengers. Next up, that's Balls of Fury. A little fallen poster for that. And Paul. So it's on me. Paul's all right. Doesn't have quite the same spark as some of the Edgar Wright stuff with those two guys. But man, I've always loved Balls of Fury, and I've always been a bit advocate for that. Dan Fogler, I think, is really, really funny, and that's definitely like one of those ASAT ensemble questions you could ask with a ton of like random cameos inside people for sure. With Balls of Fury, giving JPO ideas here, but I'll go Balls of Fury.
Well,
JPO.
It's funny you did that because question 20 last night was actually Paul. Because Paul also has a lot of people pop up in it as well. Yeah.
Because you could do the Balls of Fury with even all the people that pop up like during the tournament, like the Terry Cruises.
Yeah, you got Cruz. Oswald, Bader.
The Masioka from like Heroes. You got like Jason Scott Lee, Kerry Tagawa, R.I.P. things like that. So yeah, a ton of fun for sure.
I know for sure. Yeah. It's about even for me here. I'll spread it out for now though. Give it a ball. Yeah, not definitely not up there with the other Frost pegs, but still I think it's pretty funny. A good road trip too. You know, Rogan's perfect as the alien, so I'll give it a Paul.
Oh, all right. Zach.
I think Paul is good, but I'm definitely a lot more entertained by Balls of Fury, and that's one that you'll definitely see on a future list of mine. So Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury, all right. Russ?
I'm gonna go with Balls of Fury. You know, like Paul's okay, but like Balls of Fury is actually now the second best ping pong movie ever. It was first, but yeah, so I'm gonna go with Balls of Fury.
No, Balls of Fury is still the best one. All right, Malcolm.
I haven't seen Balls of Fury. It's been on my list for the longest time. And just because I've seen it, I'm gonna vote Paul.
Well, all right, Brian.
I'll get the Balls of Fury on this one. I do love the comedy of it. It's like dodgeball, try making extreme sport with the whole competition in China. I love me Christopher Walken as Fang the villain. George Lopez is great. Dan Fogler is perfect by Daytona. James Hogg is good as a Mr. Miyagi type character. Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury. All right, moving on. Okay, we got Boys in the Hood and Roof Man from this year. So, JPO.
I'm here. Oh man, again, like what Jurassic tournament? Only on tournament fights.
Yeah, right.
Shit, man. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm wearing the Roof Man high because that was also in my 10 last year. I'm gonna go Roof Man. I really enjoyed it.
Sure. Zach.
Both are solid movies. It's been a long time since I've seen Boys in the Hood, but I thought it was a good movie. Maybe I'm kind of like JPL on this one, just because it's more fresh in my mind. I'm gonna go slightly Roof Man.
Russ.
I'm gonna go with Boys in the Hood. I think it's a better movie than Roof Man, so yeah, that's my vote.
Okay. Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Roof Man. I think it's hilarious, and it's once again it's one of those ones that it's a lot of the stuff that happens in it is so stupid. I find it hard to believe it's based on a true story, but I know it is. But Boys in the Hood, I think, is fantastic. It doesn't come up in tournament fights a lot, and yeah, so I'm gonna go Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Brian?
Yeah, Ruben was in my top 5 last year. I really dug the movie. Got me emotional with a few moments, especially the relationship with Tatum and Dunst. And got me felt nostalgic for early Toys R Us back in 2000s. But I would give it to Boys in the Hood this one. I see them more times, and very good performances by Cuba Gooding Jr., Fishburne, and Cube. I'll give it to Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, no, I liked Roofman. I thought it was solid, but it wasn't as high on it as kind of everybody else kind of seemed to be. Not that it's a bad movie. I just didn't have it in anywhere near my top 12. But I'll go Boys in the Hood on this one. So, Boys in the Hood. All right, jumping over to Wolf of Wall Street and One Battle After Another.
Leo.
So, two Leos here, Scorsese and PTA. Zach.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna make this short and sweet. Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not the biggest fan of One Battle After Another, but I did really enjoy Wolf of Wall Street, so that gets my vote.
All right, Ross.
Let's go with One Battle After Another. It's the best movie of last year. Wolf of Wall Street's great, but I just still not high One Battle After Another, even though I've seen it like 3 or 4 times.
Sure, Michael.
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street is a great movie. But One Battle After Another, I think is fantastic. It should have won one of the 2025 tournaments, but due to people making bad predictions on how the championship would go, it didn't end up doing that. So I'm going to go One Battle After Another.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah, I do love Wolf of Wall Street. It's a quick 3-hour movie by Scorsese. Great performance with Margot Robbie and Joy Hill. But What About Another was my favorite of last year. I dug it. Kept going up and rewatch. Not one of the worst of the year, according to some people. But I'll get to What About Another. I really dug the performances.
No, I mean, I was very happy that the predictions didn't go the way they thought, Malcolm, because there was a lot more Life of Chuck love than I thought there would be, and I was very happy with that. The One Battle's good, but Wolf of Wall Street's like an all-timer for me, like a top 20, so Wolf of Wall Street. JPO?
Yeah, no, I love both at the moment here, but yeah, unlike last time, I've been with Wolf of Wall Street way longer. I know I love it. I've seen it several times, so I got to go there. Let One Battle's highness, sink down for a little bit. So for now, yeah, it'll be Wall Street.
Okay, but we have a tie. I believe it's up to Brian. So
I'll go What About Another.
One Battle. Okay. All right. I'll go down to the SpongeBob SquarePants movie and The Longest Yard. Fun for the whole family, Ross.
I haven't. It's been years since I've seen the SpongeBob movie, but The Longest Yard is pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna go with The Longest Yard.
Okay. Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah. I love the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I think it's a lot of fun, and I've gone to that more times than what I thought I would have. But Longest Yard, I really enjoy. I think at the moment it's probably in my top 10 Sandler, if not just very close. But yeah, I'm gonna go Longest Yard.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah, SpongeBob movie as what I watched a lot of times growing up. I do love it. If you're seeing Scarlett Johansson's one of the voice cast for Mindy, that works. But I'll go Longest Yard. One of my favorite Sandler films. I do love the comedic moments there. I do love Terry Crews at Cheeseburger Eddie. That always cracks me up. You get Welsh Star back on the You Can Do It guy in the crowd. I'll go Longest Yard. It's a great remake.
Sure, this time JPL over for the movie with all the wrestlers in it. SpongeBob. Longest Yard. I don't know if there's any wrestlers in SpongeBob. No idea.
Tom Kenny ever have a match? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, there was an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants where both SpongeBob and Patrick wrestled in a match. So
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Fair. All right, JPL.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've seen this SpongeBob movie more than once. I liked it. I know, grew up on the show as well. The show's been on fucking forever, y'all. Long and short. Yeah, well, it's actually not top tier Sandler for me here. It's pretty high, like second tier. And again, like you said, 14 wrestlers are in it, and it is still pretty good. Actually, again, rewatchable. I did my first rewatch in a while, not that long ago. So I'll go long and short.
Long and short. All right, and Zach.
Yeah. So the SpongeBob SquarePants movie was the third movie that I watched for this. Oh, what a crazy movie that was! Just mainly seeing it as an adult, how crazy it is, and just all over the place. I'm also not the biggest fan of SpongeBob, but as far as Longest Yard, I do enjoy a good sports movie, and I think it has some good comedic moments as well. So Longest Yard.
Long and short. Okay. All right. Long and short. Gone Girl and A Real Pain. Malcolm.
Yeah. I've seen A Real Pain once. It's and I think the movie is good. I'm not as high on it as other people were, but I do think that Kieran Culkin did deserve his Oscar for his role in it. But Gone Girls I think is really good. And yeah, there's a lot of athlete in this tournament. Gone Girls.
Yes, there is.
Oh yeah.
Brian.
Yeah, as a Jew, I really dug Real Pain a lot. Got emotional, especially the whole Holocaust sequence they visit toward the end of the second act. But I do enjoy the chemistry with Eisenberg and Culkin. I didn't realize that Jennifer Grey was in the film until after seeing the film. But Gone Girl is one of my favorite feature movie. I do love the mystery aspect. Tyler Perry does a great performance. Even though Patrick Harris is good. Rosamund Pike should have won the Oscar that year. Gone Girl.
Yeah, I'll go Gone Girl here. I've seen it many, many times. Yeah, one of my favorite ventures. And Real Pain is good, but I've only seen it the one time. So I'll go Gone Girl. JPL?
Yeah, pretty similar. I dug Real Pain on the first watch. Not something I've jumped back to. It's only a couple years. But really dug the two brother story here. Culkin. I think Eisenberg too. Actually, I thought was kind of maybe undersung that year because Culkin had the slightly flashy performance. Eisenberg's really good in that too. Gone Girl, great mystery at first, and even it is a decent rewatch too. If you haven't rewatched it, again, kind of one of those once you kind of know it, it's still kind of fun seeing how it pieces together and seeing things from a different angle, if you will. And yeah, Affleck and Pike kill it. And yeah, Tyler Perry even. Hey man, I always said just stop making films. Be a character actor. Be a co-star. I like you. So Gone Girl.
Yeah, for sure. Zach?
Yes, have not seen A Real Pain yet. It's on my list too, but I do enjoy Gone Girl. I like the mystery thriller aspect of it, along with the performances. So Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. All right, and Russ.
I'm gonna go with Gone Girl. I do love A Real Pain. I just prefer Gone Girl. Plus, it's more fun to watch, especially Neil Patrick Harris is actually really good in it too. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Gone Girl.
All right, and so we'll go with Gone Girl here. And by the way, JPO, I did find one minor wrestling connection in the SpongeBob. I was determined to look for one. Now that we mentioned that, David Hasselhoff does a voice in it. He guest hosted Raw one time at least, and then he also, and then remember they did that Baywatch WCW episode, so that's at least something as well.
So, all right.
Hasselhoff was actually live action in the SpongeBob movie.
Well, if we do that, then I got an even bigger one for you. Snoop Dogg's in one of them, and Snoop Dogg's technically a former WWE wrestler in a way. So,
well, he does the voice in the 2004 the animated one as well. So he's
Hasselhoff was live action, not a voice.
And then also in The Longest Yard though, didn't Brian Bosworth try and become a wrestler, but he failed at it?
I don't remember that. I mean, maybe, but I don't remember.
Maybe. All right, got The Holiday and Angels in the Outfield. Brian?
Yeah, Angels in the Outfield was the first I watched for me 2 years ago when we did that Family Versus. I really dug it. Who knew that the pitcher they ends up being a foster home person? I really dug it. Christopher Lloyd is having a lot of fun as Al. I do enjoy Danny Glover as the team's manager. But Holiday is what I watch every year for Christmas. I love the chemistry with the four leads. You get Eli Waller pop up in there as a neighbor, and good Christmas and Hanukkah film. I'll give it to the holiday.
Yeah, with this one, I'll just go with the one I've seen a lot more, which is Angels in the Outfield. Yeah, really another kind of childhood favorite. Used to come on TV all the time, and I'm glad they finally added Disney Plus. It was about time, like sometime last year, they finally added it there. So I'll go Angels in the Outfield. All right, GPU.
It's a close one. It's been a minute since I've seen. It's been a minute since I've seen either, actually. It's close. Maybe just for my boy Jables, I'm leaning towards the holiday. I'll go the holiday.
The holiday. All right, Zach.
Yeah. So with the holiday, I like half of the movie. Again, I'm not the biggest Cameron Diaz fan, so I'm not a fan of her half of the movie. But as far as Angels in the Outfield, I do really enjoy the cast and the performances. So Angels in the Outfield.
Okay. Russ.
I'm gonna go with Angels in the Outfield. I like it more, but but it's not bad though. Either one. But I'm gonna go with Angels in the Outfield.
Okay. And
for whatever reason, Angels in the Outfield is still not on Disney Plus in New Zealand. I don't understand it. But I do like Angels in the Outfield. Once again, it's another 90s family movie that I got to really late. I think I saw it for the first time last year when we were doing the best to worst thing. But the holiday is a Christmas movie I go to almost every year, so I'm going to go the holiday.
All right, so another tie to me. I'll go Angels in the Outfield, me personally. All right, we'll go to Scooby-Doo 2 and Casper. With this one, yeah, I've seen Casper way more. Those Scooby-Doo movies are fine. I get why people love them, but they're just fine. So Casper, JPO.
Oh, I don't know, Paz. Sorry, I was trying to pull a shag. It didn't work. I'm actually not even solidly sure if I've seen the second one from beginning to end. Definitely not in one sitting, I don't think. Maybe a piece of it over time. Casper I grew up on, and one of the reasons I got that lifelong crush on Christina Ricci. Hell, I even like that darn cat. Yeah, I'm ride or die Ricci, baby. Yeah, Casper, which, by the way, ASAP question. What 3 actors and character cameo in the mirror? Go, Pez.
Easy. Mel Gibson, Clint Eastwood, Rodney Dangerfield.
What character?
The Crypt Keeper.
You get a point, Pez. You get a point.
Yeah, no, because I've literally almost asked that question when I've guest hosted ASAT. So yes, no, I know that for sure.
Well, my favorite question on ASAT.
Oh, for sure.
I was so excited when I got that one because it's one of the last ones I asked. I think the last 5. I was oh yes, good question.
Yeah. All right, Zach.
This might be a shock to people. I have never seen Casper. Still, I haven't gotten around to it. But Scooby-Doo 2 is in my top 64, and the biggest thing for me is the reason I like it is because it actually feels like a full Scooby-Doo episode, and you get each of the characters really gets kind of some character development. So Scooby-Doo 2.
Scooby-Doo 2. All right, Russ.
I don't care for Scooby-Doo 2 that much. It's fine, but Casper's actually a lot of fun, and then we talked about this. Yep, Big Dog agrees with me. That Vito character, from SNL is great. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Casper.
Casper. All right, Bubble.
Yeah. I do enjoy Scooby-Doo 2. I have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to revisit it this year because I'm going to watch all the Scooby-Doo movies this year and the full ranking of them. But in this matchup though, Casper's the first movie I ever saw at a cinema. It's got nostalgia for me, and I have a lot of fun with it. And as soon as it was added to Disney Plus, for me, I watched it straight away. But yes, I'm gonna go Casper.
Wait, you're gonna watch all this the Scooby-Doo animated movies, all of them?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh boy,
that's real wild.
Well, there's at least a few WWE crossover movies in there, right? So there's something.
I've
in
seen
there.
those. I've seen those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those ones
yeah.
I've seen. They're probably. I'm going to rewatch them anyway. But yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Brian.
I mean, to be fair, Malcolm usually does his rewatch for different studios each year, so Scooby Doo's good like franchise to watch for it. But for this, I do enjoy Scooby Doo 2. It's a lot of fun. I do agree with Zach. It does feel like an episode of Scooby Doo. But Casper is one I watch a lot of times growing up. I love Eric Idle and Casper Moriarty and the two henchmen. It has good moments, certain comedic moments, and very dark moments, especially you learn about Casper. And yeah, Bill Pullman is great as Dr. Harvey, so Casper.
All right, Casper. All right, got the Santa Claus, the original, and the Simpsons movie. JPO.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I was grew up on both technically, but grew up on the actual movie year for Santa Claus. I do really like that Simpsons movie. It's the one I'm probably gonna go back to as well. So I'm gonna go Simpsons movie. I'm excited for the sequel.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, so.
Yeah, I've seen both, but I've seen the Santa Claus more, and I enjoy it a little bit more. So I'm going to go with the Santa Claus.
Okay. Yeah, Ross.
I like the Simpsons movie, but the Santa Claus is one of my favorite Christmas movies, so the Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm. Santa Claus, Malcolm.
Yeah. I like the Santa Claus. I think it's a lot of fun. But the Simpsons movie I think is fantastic. It's one that that I always have a lot of fun with every time I watch it. And the rumor that I've kind of heard is the reason Ellen McKay happened is because they said, "Oh, we'll greenlight this if you'll write the Simpsons movie 2 or something like that." So that's why we're getting a sequel, because they decided to greenlight Ellen McKay. I don't know.
Oh God!
I mean, I've still got to see it. It looks fine from the trailers, but I'm going to go to the Simpsons movie.
Okay.
And sorry to backtrack, but Malcolm, you're gonna have 49 movies to watch. Holy shit! Have fun.
Oh boy!
It's why it's a year. It's why it's a year-long thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see like 9
There's more days
releases.
in a year. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch 2026 movies.
As SpongeBob would say, "Okay, good luck with that." All right, Brian.
An eternity later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Santa Claus is a lot of fun. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies. I love Peter Boyle as Scott Cal's boss. It's funny enough, he played for a time in the sequels. But I will go to the Simpsons movie. I'm a massive Simpsons fan. I love this movie, and it's a lot of fun. So a lot of good comedic moments. And Hans Zimmer score is great. So Simpsons movie.
Yeah, I'll go to the Simpsons movie. We don't see it on here that much, so why not? All right. We'll see how the sequel goes. Got Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey and Beauty and the Beast, the live action one. So, Zach.
Yeah. So, as far as Beauty and the Beast, I thought it was good. I don't think it's as good as the animated one. And then, with Bogus Journey, I do enjoy it. So I'm gonna go with Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey. Russ.
I'm gonna go with Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. The Beauty and the Beast remake is good, but yes, it's not the animated one. But yeah, I love William Sadler. I love William Sadler in Bogus Journey. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay. Malcolm.
I like Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I do have a lot of fun with it, but I am a defender of the Beauty and the Beast remake. I think I have a lot of fun with it. I think the songs are great. So I'm gonna go Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. All right. Brad.
I'm also defending of Beauty and the Beast. It's my second favorite live action remakes. I love the addition to it, especially the Beast backstory. I do enjoy the new songs they added to it. Luke Evans is perfect as Gaston, more menacing this one compared to the anime one. I'll go to Bogus Journey. It's my favorite of the two Bill and Ted movies. I love how they go to hell and then heaven and back to Earth. I'll go Bogus Journey.
Yeah, I'll go Bogus Journey as well. That Beauty and the Beast movie isn't bad. It's all right. For what it is, it's too long. They add like 3 songs or something. It's way too long, as with most of those remakes. But I'll go Bogus Journey. JB?
It's a close one. I'll give some side love to Beauty and the Beast, though. I think, like you said, I think Luke Evans is really good. I like the main chick, but yeah, it's missing a little something from the main one, but I still like it, so I'll go Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Bogus Journey. All right, speed round time. We did it, guys. Nicely done.
Cool.
All right, cool. Let's hit speed round. We'll get it rocking. Let's do it.
I feel the need for speed.
All right, you guys know how it works. We'll fly through this thing, hit that speed round, and get it rocking. If my arrows will work. Okay, there we go. All right. So we'll scroll on out just a little bit. And you guys know how to roll. Ross, Chef, and Naked Gun.
Let's go with Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Okay. Malcolm?
I'm going to go Chef.
Chef. Okay, Brian?
Naked Gun.
I'll go Naked Gun. JPO?
Chef.
Chef. And Zach?
Chef.
Chef. Okay, that's a tie. And we're back down to JPO for the tiebreakers.
I thought so. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Chef.
Chef. All right. Chef. Okay. Step Brothers, Lion King. Malcolm?
I'm going to go Lion King.
Lion King. Brian?
Step Brothers.
I'll go Step Brothers. JPO?
What 2 actors voice Simba? Answer that question. Lion King.
Yeah. And let's see, Zach.
Lion King.
Lion King. Ross.
Let's go with the Lion King.
Lion King. All right. Rogue Nation and Paddington 2. Brian.
I'll go Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation. JPO.
Paddington 2.
2. Zach.
Rogue Nation.
Russ.
Let's go with Rogue Nation.
Okay. And Malcolm.
Yeah, Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation. Okay.
No,
Rogue Nation. All right, not the bear. The Terminal and Pinocchio. Me? I'll go the Terminal. I think it's underrated. JPO.
You guys know Margot Robbie and Mike Myers made a movie called Terminal a couple years back? You should watch it. The Terminal.
The Terminal. Okay. Zach.
That movie was only okay. I'll go with The Terminal.
Yeah, that movie wasn't great. I just like to mention no one saw with me and me with
Yeah,
her.
right. Russ.
The Terminal.
Okay. Terminal. Malcolm.
The Terminal.
Terminal. And Brian.
See Dad, Terminal is a great movie. The Terminal.
Yeah, I like it. It's a perfectly fine movie.
You said see Dad. I was like,
See Dad. See Dad. I like that
see
movie.
Dad, my friends like it too.
See. Scrooged and Kong Skull Island. JPO.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Also, I like both of these posters, by the way. Let's go Scrooged.
Kong Skull Island has a lot of good fan posters, even the regular poster is dope. So,
yeah. No, I'm saying
for sure. Zach.
Kong Skull Island.
Kong Skull Island. Okay. Ross.
Scrooged.
Malcolm.
I'm going to go Scrooged.
Scrooge. Brian.
Kong Skull Island.
And I'll go Kong. So that goes to Zach for a tie.
Kong.
Kong. Okay. All right. So,
Scrooge, Skull Island. King Kong sees the ghost of past, future, and present.
that's right. Saturday Night and Eternal Sunshine. Zach.
Saturday Night.
Saturday Night. Ross.
Eternal Sunshine.
Okay. Malcolm.
Eternal Sunshine.
Brett.
Eternal Sunshine.
I'll go Saturday Night. JPO.
Saturday. Now I can do it. Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine. Now you can do it. All right. We got the Holdovers and Ted. Ross.
Let's go with the Holdovers.
Holdovers. Malcolm.
I do love the Holdovers. I'm gonna go Ted though.
Ted. Brian.
Ted.
One of these movies doesn't have Giovanni in its small cast. The Holdovers. JPO.
Yeah, holdovers.
Holdovers. Zach.
Ted.
Ted. Okay. Another tie. Russ.
Let's go with the holdovers.
The Holdovers. Okay. All right. Going to Malcolm for The Accountant and Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog.
Brian.
We don't hear that much The Accountant.
I'll go with Affleck, The Accountant. JPO.
Look, accountant.
Okay. Zach.
Princess and the Frog.
Okay. And Ross.
The Accountant.
Accountant. Okay. Moves on. All right. Jumping to the other side. Let's see what else moves on. We'll start with Elvis and Uncut Gems, Brian.
I'll go for the Sandman, Uncut Gems.
I'll go Uncut Gems. JPO.
Okay, Gems.
Uncut Gems. All right. Zach.
Elvis.
Okay. Russ.
Uncut Gems.
Okay. And Malcolm.
I'm gonna go Elvis.
Okay, close one there, but Uncut Gems, right? Big Fat Liar and Back to the Future 3. Me, I'll go Back to the Future. JPO.
Big Fat Liar.
Fat Liar, Zach.
Back to the Future.
Okay. Russ.
Back to the Future.
Okay. Malcolm.
Big Fat Liar.
All right, Brian.
It's very close. I'll go Big Fat Liar.
Okay, another tie. Malcolm. You.
Big Fat Liar.
Big Fat Liar. Okay. All right. Peanut Butter Falcon and The Founder. JPO.
Peanut Butter Falcon.
Butter Falcon. Okay. Or excuse me, Zach. Sorry.
The Founder.
Founder. Okay. Ross.
The Founder.
All right. Malcolm.
Two movies that don't come up here a lot. I've got to go The Founder.
Okay. Brian.
Peanut Butter Falcon.
Okay. And I'll go The Founder. Yeah, we don't see it a lot either. Founder. We got Challengers and Balls of Fury. So tennis versus ping pong. Okay. Zach.
Balls of Fury.
Okay. Russ.
Challengers.
Okay. Malcolm.
This match is very challenging. Challenges.
Challengers. Brian.
Both movies with tennis in them. I'll go with Balls of Fury.
I'll go Balls of Fury. JPO.
Challengers.
Challengers. Okay, it's a tie to Brian.
Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury. Okay. Balls of Fury rolling on. Boys in the Hood and One Battle After Another. Russ.
One battle after another.
Okay. Malcolm.
One battle after another.
After another. Okay. Brian.
The movie with great action figures, One Battle to Another.
Okay. I'll go Boys in the Hood. JPO.
One right after another.
Okay. And Zach.
Boys in the Hood.
Okay, close one, but one battle. Okay. We got The Longest Yard and Gone Girl. Malcolm.
Longest Yard.
Brian. Brian.
Shabadoo, Longest Yard.
I'll go Gone Girl. JPO.
Shabba Ben, Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. Zach.
Longest Yard.
Russ.
I'm gonna be Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. Okay, so me, I'm going Gone Girl. It's way better than Longest Yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Angels in the Outfield and Casper. Family matchup, right?
Well, let's see more times, Casper.
Okay. I'll go. I like them both. I'll go Angels in the Outfield. JPO.
Casper.
Casper. Okay. Zach.
Angels in the Outfield.
Outfield. Russ.
Casper.
Casper. And Malcolm.
I'm looking at Casper and go, can I keep you? But so yes, we can, Casper.
Casper. Okay. All right. We're going to the Simpsons movie and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Me, I'll go Bill and Ted. JPO.
Simpsons.
Simpsons. Zach.
Bill and Ted.
Ted. Russ.
Bill and Ted.
Ted. Okay. Malcolm.
The Simpsons movie. Simpsons movie.
Simpsons. Brian.
Simpsons.
Okay, another tie. Back around to JPO already.
No, Simpsons.
Simpsons. Okay. All right. Okay. We're scrolling down to the Elite Eight here, I believe. All right. We're getting there. All right. We'll start with Chef and the Lion King. JPO.
I'm here. Lion King.
Lion King. Zach.
Lion King.
Okay. Ross.
John Favreau did the remake of The Lion King, but I'm gonna go with Chef.
And Malcolm.
Yeah, I love the Lion King. It does come up here a lot though, so I'm gonna go Chef.
Brian.
Lion King won 2 tournaments, so let's go Chef.
Yeah, I'll mix it up here a little bit. Go Chef. Why not? Some fresh movies in here. Rogue Nation and The Terminal. Both movies with kind of airplanes in them.
Yes.
Battle of the Toms.
Yeah, right. And the Battle of the Toms. Yeah, we could have had this match in the Tom tournament. Zach.
The Terminal.
Terminal. Okay. Russ.
Mission Impossible.
Okay. Malcolm.
Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation. Brian.
Both doesn't come here that much. I'll go with Rogue Nation.
Also go Rogue Nation, but I'm glad the Terminal at least made it this far. JPO.
I'll go Terminal.
Okay. Close one, but all right, we're going Rogue Nation on this one. Okay. We got Kong Skull Island and Eternal Sunshine. Russ.
Let's go with the Eternal Sunshine.
Sunshine. Malcolm.
Eternal Sunshine.
Sunshine. Brian.
Eternal Sunshine.
Kong Skull Island. JPO.
Oh shoot! What do I do here? Eternal Sunshine.
Zach.
Kong.
Okay. Close one on that one, but Eternal Sunshine. Let's see. The Holdovers and The Accountant. Yeah, Malcolm.
The holdover sounds like an accounting terms, like these are your holdovers of profit
Right.
you've got. I'm going to go the holdovers.
Holdovers. Okay. Brian.
The Accountant.
Yeah, I'll mix it up a little bit here. I'll go The Accountant. Some movies you don't see that much. JPO.
Holdovers.
Holdovers. Zach.
The Accountant.
Ross.
Let's go with the Holdovers.
Okay, another tie. Zach.
The Accountant.
Accountant. Okay. All right, we'll mix it up here. We got some interesting ones going on. All right, on the other side, we'll go Uncut Gems and Big Fat Liar. All right, Brian.
Sorry, Saturn. When I see more times, Big Fat Liar.
Liar. I've seen Uncut Gems more. JPO.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's an unfair thing, Brian. Like, Big Fat Liar had like 20 years ahead of it, so I'll go Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. Zach.
Uncut Gems.
Okay. Ross.
Let's go with the Uncut Gems.
All right, and Malcolm.
And I think Big Fat Lie is probably an hour shorter than Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Big Fat Lie.
Big Fat Liar. Okay, close one, but Uncut Gems. Same man going through. The Founder and Balls of Fury. Me, I'll go Balls of Fury. JPO.
Founder.
Zach.
Balls of Fury.
Okay. Ross.
The Founder.
Malcolm.
The Founder.
Brian.
All the Fury.
Another tie. I believe it's on Ross this time.
Let's go with the Founder.
The Founder. Okay. All right.
Good.
Okay, one battle after another, and Gone Girl. So Leo versus Affleck. All right, we'll go to JBO.
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. Okay, Zach.
Gone Girl.
Girl. Ross.
One battle after another.
Malcolm.
One battle after another.
Brad.
What about another?
Gone Girl. But that's another tie to Malcolm. Reckon up the ties tonight.
One battle after another.
Okay, fair enough. All right, one battle. Okay. Casper and the Simpsons movie. Zach.
Casper.
Casper. Ross.
Casper.
Casper. Malcolm.
Casper.
Brad.
Casper.
I'll just go Casper. JPO.
I'll go Simpsons.
Okay. All right, Casper on the line. All right, we're going to the final four here. We're getting near the end. All right, scroll out. Well, I believe we have Chef and Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. So we'll go to Ross.
Let's go with Chef.
Chef. Okay. Malcolm.
I'm gonna go Rogue Nation.
Nation. Brian.
Chef.
We'll go Rogue Nation. JPO.
Oh, Chef.
Chef. Zach.
Chef.
Chef going to the final four. Okay. All right. We got Eternal Sunshine and The Accountant. Oh boy. All right. Battle one of his favorite movies versus one of his favorite actors for JPO. Malcolm. Malcolm.
Eternal Sunshine's won a tournament before. I'm gonna go The Accountant.
Ryan.
You don't have to remind people of that.
Eternal Sunshine.
I'm gonna go The Accountant. I like fresh matches. JPO.
Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine. Zach.
The Accountant.
Okay. Ross.
Eternal Sunshine.
Okay, we have another tie. I believe we're up to Brian this time, so it's all in his hands.
I'll go with Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine. Okay. All right. On the right side, we'll go Uncut Gems and The Founder. Brian.
Uncut Gems.
I'll go Uncut Gems. Sure. JPO.
Yeah, Uncut Gems.
Okay. Zach.
The Founder.
Ross.
Uncut Gems.
And Malcolm.
The Founder.
The Founder. Okay, close one, but Uncut Gems. Okay, into the four. One battle after another, and Casper. That's fun for the whole family. Yeah. and also only alternative fights. One battle after another, Casper. Me, I'll give it to you guys. Sure, I'll go one battle this time. Make you guys happy. JVO.
One battle.
One battle. Okay. Zach.
Casper.
Casper. Ross.
One battle.
Battle. Malcolm.
This was actually very tough for me, but I was going to go Casper.
Okay, Brian.
Maybe I'm gonna go Casper as well.
Damn, another fucking tie. We just had Casper go to the final four in the Paxton Pullman, so I'll go one battle. Why not? I'll make Jonathan happy if he's watching. All right, that's my only logic there.
GTA5.
Yeah. All right, let me update my tiebreakers here because we're rolling right through those. But JPO, you're up first for Chef and Eternal Sunshine. Eternal Sunshine. Zach.
Chef.
Chef. Ross.
Chef.
Okay. Malcolm.
Chef.
Brian.
Chef.
I might go Chef here. Yeah. All right.
You're all dead to me.
Well,
All dead.
Uncut Gems in one battle, Zach.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. All right. Russ.
One battle.
Battle. Malcolm.
One battle after another.
Okay. All right. Brian.
For redemption for the championship on Friday, one battle to another.
I'll go Uncut Gems. Let's see what happens. JPO.
Uncut Gems.
Down to JPO for the tiebreaker. Back around to you.
Again, just because for recency or anti-recency, Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. Oh,
Yes.
another one battle final four gets knocked out. Oh man,
Carol just made time for that.
deja vu. All right. Okay. But our finals tonight. So we got Favreau and Sandler, Chef versus Uncut Gems. Ross.
Let's go with Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. Malcolm.
I've got a suspicion Uncut Gems might have won a championship before. I'm going to go Chef.
Brian.
Because actually, Doug Thomas was a chef. We're with Sandler and Marvel stories. Uncut Gems.
I think it would be kind of appropriate for a Sandler movie that's not exactly funny to win this episode, but still a Sandler movie. I'll go Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
JPO.
Yeah, on every level, I'm just going Uncut Gems.
Okay, and Zach.
Chef.
Close one, but Uncut Gems. All right, takes happening for a Sandler movie to win. So there you go. And not even that much Sandler in the tournament. It was just this and Longest Yard, I think, something like that. And as far as I can tell, I don't think Uncut Gems has ever won a tournament. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check the list, but I don't think it has. I think it's a first time winner. I think actually Chef has won a tournament, like a mystery one or something. I think.
Series.
Maybe, yeah. I'd have to go back through, but I don't think that Uncut Gems has won. I'm like 99% confident on that. So, but yeah, there you go. All right, so Uncut Gems takes it. Sandman gets a victory there. So there you go. All right, admittedly not one of his more comedic movies, but still a great Sandman performance. So there you go. All right, so that's it for tonight. So that means, I guess, since it was technically a favorite movie tournament, then Brian, you got to watch Uncut Gems.
I will.
And get
excited next week.
And you have to get anxiety all over again watching that movie, as I do. But all right, so you guys feel free to take your time on the plugs while I pull the trailer off to the side. I'll do my best to do it quickly. But JPO, plug every match you've got in the ASAT tournament coming up. All right, go right ahead.
Yeah, I think we got Chris versus Rick. They'll be filming tomorrow at 9 p.m. Let's see here. Then on Thursdays, I believe Lonely Marks will be going early this week because me and Pez have a double date fight as we will fight in Why We Love Horror that night. Probably pre-taped for something in the future. But yeah, so Lonely Marks, but big week this week in Lonely Marks because we are talking Royal Rumble. So that will always be fun here. Yeah, Why We Love Horror. Oh, long time, first time. Also, she should be about 8 o'clock. So tune in to come and hang out with me and Tato. Oh, Pez, you can be there now, right? Because Richie's like vacationing.
For which thing again? I'm sorry.
Long time, first time. Long time, first time.
Oh, do you need me for
You don't have a Richie thing, right? I'm just saying. I'm sure you've seen a movie, so I'm just saying you could do it.
Yeah, I've got older movies I saw for other tournaments recently, so yeah, sure, I can step in for that. Yeah, I could.
Yeah, Friday I'll be back on this channel. Saturday I'll be watching the Rumble. Oh, I have nothing on Sunday. Let's do something on Sunday, guys. Oh God, I have nothing like the beginning of the week. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah,
but yeah, over the Pierce Go again. Might be more tournament matches. We'll figure out those dates as well. So yeah, stay tuned to the Pierce Go, Pierce Wrestling, Real Pro Wrestling, World of Horror, Multiplex. I'm up to debate Jeremy and Fan Zone debates. Yeah, and then also happy birthday, Brian.
Happy birthday, Brian. It's all good. I'm down anyone right now, so we're good. Besides, what do you got?
Yeah, first, thanks for having me and happy birthday.
I lost.
Where you can find me, first, Letterboxd and YouTube at MovieFanZ. You can also find me coming up on Multiplex and TBNT doing some movie trivia. I'm on the Pierce Co. every now and again. On Thursday night, I'll also be on the Why We Love Horror match. On Friday, I'll be here for the Swords and Sandals tournament. And again, thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just to confirm, Malcolm, yeah, for the 2019, because I believe Uncut Gems was 2019. Am I right on that? If I get you're muted, by the way. But yeah, the stiff competition that year, because I think Midsommar won one of those, Jojo Rabbit in 1917. all 2019. So, yeah, and I don't think it's won anything else. So, but yeah. So I think it's come close a couple times. I never quite crossed the finish line. But anyways, Malcolm, what you got going on?
And Jonathan said in the chat that Uncut Gems is going to be in his After the 128 when he does it. So he's definitely not. So,
yeah.
But you can find me on Take Through Bankum every Sunday. Last. The 28 franchise and all that, Brendan Gleeson. And you find me popping up here and there on other places as well. Hopefully, I'm planning on Spare from the Past coming back next week. We'll be talking about TNA Final Resolution from December of 2008. And that's all I've got.
All right, sounds good. Brian, happy birthday once again. We had a nice little quick breezy tournament tonight, so thank you guys for that. And what you got going on?
Yeah, first off, I added Uncle Gems to my queue for streaming on my phone so I can watch it later on. But plugs, you can find me on the Pierce Code, the birthday ASAT last night, which was a lot of fun. Sometimes I'll launch the first time or ASATs. Multiplex trivia, I filmed the match for Trios last night. Should be up whenever it gets scheduled to be on. TBNT trivia, and next I'll be back here probably for Coming of Age or the A to F series.
Yeah, for sure. And as far as what we've got here on the Movie Hero Network and what I've got going on, I'll be taping some horror trivia with JPO. Actually, 2 different horror trivias because I believe we're doing a singles match and we're doing some kind of mystery thing. Thursday night we'll be taping. After Lonely Marks. And like JPO said, Lonely Marks this week will be all kind of Royal Rumble predictions, and we'll be spinning the Royal Rumble kind of wheel of numbers as well for the extra points and doing all that kind of stuff. So we'll be rocking that. Just me and JPO. Rhonda might guest for the predictions because she's got a fantasy roster as well. And then I'll be doing a Phantom commentary for a 1996 30th anniversary for that with Ryan Permison over on Anna Quote. That'll be Friday night before the tournament. I'll be hosting on Friday night. I'll be back in the hosting seat there for our Swords and Sandals and Medieval Madness. So that should be a good time. I believe me, Dan, Jonathan, Zach, and Rhonda will be on that one. So we'll see what takes all the Swords and Sandals and Medieval Madness on that one. And I think this Saturday we should be actually me and Wolfman doing actually our horror wrap up and our drinking game that night because he had to delay for a little bit. When we get to it, it'll be Texas Chainsaw 3D. So we'll be doing that. And like Brian said, we'll then be jumping into our over on Tournament Fights, our coming of age / YA mystery series, the 4-parter there. So which I'll be gone for part of that and some of the other stuff as well. So Jordan will be in the hosting seat and giving me some time off while I go on vacation. So that's kind of why I'm taking the reins this week so we can trade off over the next couple weeks. But that'll be it for tonight. So thank you guys for joining in. Happy birthday again, Brian. Please enjoy yourself. Shabadoo to the Sandman for getting Uncut Gems into the winning seat tonight. We'll wrap it up there. And we'll say, for JPO, for Zach Shelton, for Ross Bristow, Malcolm Lay, the birthday boy, Brian Nussbaum. I have been Austin Pez Howell, your host for this evening, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
How you doing, Holly? How's it going? How are you?
Good Pesach out.
All right, Larry, you're a Jew again. Welcome back.
I made a crazy risk, a gamble, and it's about to pay off.
So I want the Celtics to cover. I want the Celtics halftime. I want Garnett points and rebounds.
What do you know?
I don't know. I just know.
Well, I'll tell you what I know. That's the dumbest fucking bet I ever heard of.
I disagree. Gary.
What is that?
I started it.
Are you serious? You're taking my money all over town, placing bets.
I'm having very serious second thoughts.
Are you serious right now?
I know I fucked up.
Howard, where's the money right now?
Howard, got my money? Howard! Is it too late? I'm done. That means nothing. It meant nothing. Please. Give me another shot. You like to win, right? This is no different than that.
Black June, power, nigga.
This is my fucking way.
You think I'm stupid, Howard? You and your whole fucking family. I heard you resurface your fucking swimming pool. You know how that makes me feel?
Never
You think your life is more important than my life?
I don't know who said that.
I told you about how things were gonna go. You like the way things are going now?
That's my family. Get the kids out of the house.
You having a good time?
Yes. This is me. This is how I win. KJ, it's game night. You should be stretching out.
What is he, a coach? Nah, he's just a fucking crazy ass Jew.